Hello and welcome to the video. Today we will be seeing the Fincept all new version 1.0.0. So you can always check the repo for the latest version. So here is the version 1.0.0 in production. If you are on Windows, you can simply go in the production tab and you can just click on the release button to download the latest exe. Or else if you want, then you can also visit our product.fincept.in website, which has the newest exe available for the Windows. If you are from Linux or Mac, then on Linux you can be installing the terminal through pip install, which is a basic you can find the library on pypi. So you simply need to just search Fincept and you will be getting the terminal latest version of the terminal here also. So currently we have around 102 stars. You can always start the repo, and this is an open source alternative to what Bloomberg provides. So Bloomberg provides a financial terminal which costs around $25,000 a year, but similarly we just provide this for free. So here is the docs. You can read the documentation, what all features we provide and what all things you could get in the terminal. And if you want to become a contributor, you are always free to contribute in the repo, and these are some general discussions and updates which we release on daily basis. So if you want to start the terminal, so currently I have installed the Python in my local environment, and I will be simply writing Fincept, and I had installed Fincept terminal library from pypi as I have discussed earlier. So simply I will just write Fincept and it will start the terminal. So here it goes. This is the first screen. You can always log in or register with us, and that gives you additional benefit about you can always store your settings files to our cloud data, and you can get more data from our side. Anyways, you could just simply select the guest user and enter the terminal. If you want to give any feedback on the terminal UI part, you are always free to do that, and whenever you click on the guest button, it generally takes few seconds to load the terminal, and after loading the terminal, here you will see most of the part, like the index overall, all the indexes of the world, then commodities, ETF, cryptocurrency, bonds. Here you can see news data below. There we are trying to design it as similar as Bloomberg terminal, so it will be much closer to Bloomberg terminal in future, but currently this is what we provide at present. So here you can explore different type of tabs, and most of the options are customizable. You can always check the options for more customizations. So here you will find multiple other tabs like economic analysis. Here you can analyze the data of Indian economy. Like you can be selecting any of the data set and it will be loading the data set in background. Everything is happening in the background, and terminal is like flawless and it doesn't lag. So here we have multiple data connectors. So the one which we are providing currently is EconDB, which is not free, but yeah, you can get API key for EconDB in around $20-30 for a quarter of the year. So it is generally loading the data, and we need to wait for a while to get the data load. So there are multiple other things which you could check in the meanwhile, like let's query some data. Let's select some country, and this let's say Australia. Here it will be loading all the data from the background, like the growth, the private consumption, and all the economic type of data which anyone could analyze. So this is the national account, price and labor, interest and money, port activities, oil and gas, and you will be getting multiple other sources of data from EconDB. So the next step, we have financial markets, and in financial markets we have stock. Of course, you can be searching any of the stock in like any stock around the world. So then after we have robo advisor. Then after we have global indices, ETF market, and multiple other options which you could be querying the data from. Then we have AI powered investment research, where you could be uploading some of your document like financial earning reports or something, and then you could be making question. You could be asking question from the document. It will be giving you a formatted answer. And so further we have AI hedge fund, which is a new concept. Around what we do is we make agents around the stock data. So we have a single agent for technical, fundamental, then quantitative side, and what all that agent does is it analyzes the data, and then at last it gives you a prediction about how the holdings are in the stocks, like whether you should hold the stock, buy, sell, or what should you do based on the data it has. So further we have FinScript. FinScript is a programming language which we have built, not a programming language but a scripting language. So you could be scripting a few multiple strategies. It is similar to like how TradingView provides their Pine script. So yeah, it's similar to that, and you could be practicing this in the terminal itself. But in this version we don't have such option to edit the script inside the terminal, but in future option we will be having that. Further, you could be making your portfolios, managing your portfolios. You can add up to new portfolios. You can always come back and check this later, and this will be loading dynamically because like all the data will be stored on your local computer. There is no thing where like it is going in outside of the computer or PC local system. So further we have education and resource tab. This tab is empty and or under the development. Then we have setting tab. Then here you could be simply entering any of the API key whichever provider you have. So after entering the key, you can toggle the data. You can toggle whether it needs to be queried or not, and then you could go to any of the tab and query the data according to whatever API key you have inserted. So here you can see some random data, economic data from India, which is crowdsourced mobile data speech. You could be getting lots of data from this. So yeah. In settings tab we have more options, like you could change the theme. We have different types of display option. You can opt in for notifications if you want. Then we have FinHub, which is providing cloud sync version of your settings file. So everything is stored in settings.json file, and it is being stored in your local at your local PC. So if you want to update this at some private server, like on our own server, which we have at our site, so you could be hosting that there too. And in user info, if you have logged in or registered, here you will be seeing your email, username, API key, and bunch of other stuff. Further, you can see help and about section where we have provided what all do we provide and how you can reach out to us for any of the new features and all the other things. So yeah, this was the terminal, and hope you liked it. You are free to explore by your own, and it has multiple other things to explore, and there's much more things to explore, but at present we'll be keeping this video short, and all the links will be given in the description. You can always check the description part, and thank you for watching the video.